Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Chief Ron Kanterman at the Wilton Fire Department in Fairfield County, Connecticut. Wilton's a small town that borders New York State, and in fact, one of my mutual aid companies comes out of New York State. It's getting chilly up here in New England in the late fall, but we're getting ready for winter operations, which is what we normally do. I wanted to invite you to my workshop called Safety Leadership. It's a 4-hour workshop. We're going to present it on Monday, April 23rd at FDIC 2018. Right after lunch. So have a good lunch, bring a pen, and we'll give you some good information to take back. That's the telephone, just ignore that. We'll give you some good information to take back with you to wherever you come from. With all of that, Safety Leadership is a program that takes you from the firehouse to the fire ground and back. Everything safety, occupational safety, situational awareness, fire ground operations, record keeping, and in conjunction with that, I'm pretty excited this year because we're Penwell Fire Engineering is going to roll out a book that I put together over the past year. They're just paging somebody, but it's not for me. I don't really care. So they're going to roll out a new book. It's called The Complete Handbook of Occupational Safety and Health for the Fire Service. Great desk reference for a chief officer, a captain, a company officer, shift commander, or a health and safety officer. It's not a safety officer's handbook. It's not an ISO handbook. It's a desk reference. It's got sample SOPs. You've been racking your brain. We need an SOP for a high hazard, let's say a voltage yard from the power company. It's in there. I took 30 NFPA standards and I broke them down a little bit and summarized them and kind of explained why you should use the standard and all the other things that go into occupational safety and health for the fire service. Pretty much a one-stop shop. That was the goal. In any event, I'm looking forward to seeing you at my workshop. If health and safety and wellness is your thing, spend 4 hours with me on Monday afternoon, the 23rd of April, on day one. And speaking of day one at FDIC, I remember when I was a younger firefighter, going in the beginning years. So this would be my 29th year at FDIC, teaching 20 years of the 29. But what I found was everybody's approachable. Whichever person that you've been reading in the magazine, looking at videos, checking out webinars and all that stuff, and it doesn't matter who it is. I can name 1,000 guys. Whoever your fire idol is, when you find that person walking in the hall, and you can stop and ask them a question, and they'll be happy to stop and give you their time. The guys that come as big and grand as they may seem sometimes, they're regular guys like you and I, and regular gals like gals. Okay, I don't know how, I can't compare myself. I almost said you and I, but I'm not a gal. But in any event, whichever person's on your list in alphabetical order, I don't care who it is, you could stop them in the hallway, you could bump into them at the show. They're open, they are willing. You can ask them anything and they'll give you their time. And I think you should take advantage of that, especially if you're a first-time FDIC goer. So let me wrap it up. I'll see you at FDIC. Monday, April 23rd, right after lunch, Safety Leadership. We're going to talk all things safety, health, wellness for the fire service. We're going to talk about cancers, some mitigation measures, and all the things that are the hot topics of today. So we'll see you there. Have a safe trip out to Indy.